Hi guys, What of Dust Gaming here, and I have been asked to show Quillen again, and I thought it might be a good idea to play Quillen in this match. So here we go, this is a Quillen match. It's going to be pretty fast. It's not going to be super spectacular, like the guys who want to see Quillen killing bunches of people. I will put a tile up here where you can watch that Quillen video where he kills double digits amounts of people. If you are interested in something like that, if you want to see a normal match, if you want to see a cool match, stay tuned. You're going to see something which you can enjoy, as I think this was actually a pretty decent and normal game, and it was more like normal games work. So here we go. Emily is still loading Quillen in the jungle. From the runes, I can tell you that I haven't bought the runes that Quillen needs. That's the crit one. Or you can use Atrocity. I would rather prefer the other one. That's my build. Soulreaver, Cleaves, Sancti, Rankbreaker, and all that stuff. And we are going to start our rotation as usual on the opposite side of the jungle, where you can find the Spirit Sentinel, aka the Bat. Just business as usual. There we go. My friends from the team are camping. They are securing the jungle lanes. You can do that as well. Like if you want to help out your jungler, you can easily just stay and wait if an enemy approaches your jungle. That's what you would expect in higher matches. If there is something such as like diamond and stuff like that, you will have invades. And this game started off quite friendly. Darcy just killed 2 people, which is great, and none of us was killed, which is even better. Like that's the perfect beginning of a game that you want to have. It seems that the guys killed the red buff, and they also killed. Darcy was able to kill another minion, or like another jungle creep. So this is awesome, like, and it frees me up a little bit. Like if you're doing stuff like that and it works out well, you are helping your jungler so much, because that actually means that I can rotate freely, and when I rotate freely, I can have more farm, I can have more stuff, which means I can ramp up faster, and that basically just shows that you will start a snowball if you are able to get 1 or 2 kills. If you are in the right situations, that is just something where you can help your jungler to do something pretty well. So here we go. As I said, I'm starting on the opposite side of the thing. You could do that if you want to do it for the Abyssal Dragon as well. I mean, Abyssal Dragon has already spawned, and I'm helping my Emily here to get the kill. Like, it would have been nice if I would have gotten the kill, but that's kind of, yeah, things like that do happen, and an assist is better than nothing. Kilworth here complains about his team, but there's not really that much that he can actually do against it. Like, if you're playing out there and he was playing out on the field, if you know that the enemy jungler is near, and he knew that I was hanging around there because I just showed myself, and you have always to be careful because things like that can happen. It's your own fault. Like, what are the other guys supposed to do? Like, help you to stay alive if there wasn't any chance? That doesn't really make sense. And you can see, because I had just a jump start in the game, I'm already on level 6 while my team is still staying on level 4, and the other guys from the other team as well. So this is like the perfect situation. Like, you want to be ahead of the game, you want to have the stacks, and this is going to be my 10th stack, which just means that my items get stronger and stronger. I got the Gilded Greaves right now, and I'm going for my first damage item, and you will just see how much, like, if you have the, there's like 2 worlds. If you're playing, if you are knowing Quillen, and if you have played Quillen before, you just know how it feels. Like, the difference between Quillen with no items at all and Quillen with items, that's worlds. Like, that's really something special. And As you guys might have seen in my video yesterday, like I was playing against some dudes which are probably in silver, which could be in bronze or something like that. If you have seen that video, you will just know that I was playing against more beginner-like people. But that situation here, the Caffeine being out in the open, in the middle of the river, that is something that you shouldn't do. I know that I do it as well, because I don't pay that much attention. I'm highly unconcentrated sometimes during the games. But this is something that you should actually try to avoid, because it is just... like, if you're new to the game and you don't know how to use the river, always go through the jungle and sneak out if it is necessary. Don't ever use the river if you are, especially if you are a character with low armor or lower health. And Caffeine is definitely not a character who should be out in the open, because she's an AD carry. And as we know, AD carries are pretty squishy. And if you are playing against Quillen, that is even more special, because I can just easily approach you and I will kill you, because that's what Quillens do. Great opening here from our Emily. That was great sport, and the double kill was well deserved. And now she's heading back to the tower, while I'm getting some experience points and some farm here. I didn't get the kill, but that is what I'm taking for me in terms of the stuff that, like, she's paying with the experience points of those minions. That was super lucky. I hadn't checked the tower, so I wasn't too sure about it. Like, that was a really lucky play, but it turned out quite nicely. That could have looked differently. Like, if the tower would have been not that low, basically what would have happened, I would have attacked the Dio-chan. Tower would have targeted me, and I would be pretty dead. And that's really unfortunate. Like, that could have easily helped us to win that lane. And now the good thing is Emily comes and she saves the day, and that was the play that we wanted to play. But the problem was our Caffeine was killed during that encounter. I was too low, and the combination of Crash in his ult and Caffeine, which is a really strong character. Like, Caffeine is pretty brutal. That's nothing that a Quillen can bear. Like, that was just too much damage for me, so I was killed easily. And I think that Caffeine did a quite cool trick, and you guys can remember that, and you can use that as well. Like, the thing is, Caffeine has the unique ability, if she is locking target, she's like changing her facing so that she is looking directly at the target. And as soon as that happens, Quillen doesn't crit anymore. So if you're kiting away from Quillen, which is, kiting is like moving around in some sort of strange, like you're trying to avoid the enemy while still trying to do damage, that would be kiting. Like, it's a really bad explanation. Just look it up on the Urban Dictionary or something like that. That's going to be more helpful. And if you are kiting with, like, Caffeine can kite really well. So that is... I mean, yes, if you are fully boosted with Quillen, she shouldn't be a big problem. I mean, her ult is devastating, but then on the other hand, you can just like outplay her if you are doing it correctly, because her ult has a pretty predictable range and a pretty predictable angle. So this is kind of stuff that you can learn. Like, it's Kali's ult. If you know what Kali can do, you will be out of reach. And if you're not out of reach, it's your fault. Like, that is just being stupid. So, but she can basically out-crit me, or like help the fact that I'm critting if I'm in your back. Like, Quillen does do crit damage as soon as he is in your back. So that's something that you would like to avoid. Just to put it like that. So yeah, the game went pretty smooth onwards. 14 14 kills to 4. Now it seems that Hayate is AFK. At least that's what the guy said. I don't know, like, what I would always do if another player goes AFK, I would always ask the AI to follow me, because it can't just be that an enemy hero is disconnected, and or your guy is disconnected, and it just ensures you another potential that he's going to come back, and if he's coming back, the levels will be higher than if you stay the AI to stay at the base, because that's what they normally do. So I would always take him with me. Like, what can happen? He's killed, so what? Like, it's better to have an AI which does stupid play than an AI that stays at your base. Like, it's easy. It's easy as that. 5 players are better than 4 players. So this was my Quillen build, short and easy. There we go, 7-3. I was the worst because I was killed and I don't have that many stuff, and this is it. So thanks guys for watching. I'm What If Dust Gaming. Bye bye.